There are scholars today who question whether Jesus expected the end of history as we know it in his lifetime. He tells a number of parables that seem to presuppose that his followers are in it for the long term. Doesn't that show that he didn't really believe that the Son of Man was soon to arrive from heaven in judgment on the earth? My view is that you have to look at every teaching of Jesus separately and individually to decide, is that something he really said or not? This isn't my view. It is my view, but it's not the one I came up with. This has been around for 100 years. You have to decide which teachings of Jesus actually go back to him and which ones were put on his lips by his later followers. The Gospels that we have from later Christianity are written 40, 50, or 60 years later by people who know that the end was not going to come in Jesus' lifetime. Would they be inclined to make up sayings of Jesus that indicate that the end is not supposed to come in his lifetime? Of course they would, because they knew it didn't come in his lifetime. Would they be likely to make up sayings of Jesus where he indicates that the end was coming in his lifetime? No, they wouldn't make that sort of thing up because it hadn't come in their lifetime, which means the sayings of Jesus that show that the end is coming soon are likely to be the ones that he actually said. Jesus certainly thought the end was coming very soon. He told his disciples that some of you are not going to die before you see it happen. He said that his generation would not pass away before all of this takes place. That was his teaching. And by the way, it was the teaching of Paul too, the Apostle Paul. Well, why would Paul be so urgent in his Christian mission if he thought that it's going to end very soon? Paul was urgent in his mission precisely because he thought it was going to end very soon. People had to convert or they were going to be destroyed when Judgment Day came, and it's going to be sometime next month. And so Paul was urgent to get the message out there, but it's precisely the imminent end that's driving this urgency.